hero.
Kind of think PaperX might just comp diff them, but no, I think PaperX would comp diff them. It would be close though.
Yeah,
The problem is Full
had
Sense
some- I
looked
had some
so
good stuff
bad that it
in
wasn't
the
really a
lab
good
for
test for
mixed
GE.
But
I
it's
feel
okay.
like.
We might get it later on in the season. See what.
Whereas like at least
PaperX
DFM
can
kind
do on
of
this initial
had a
defense towards
relatively
B.
decent
At the
plan.
moment, it is just DeVi. And DFM are kind of just walking their way in, happy to progress through B main, take this fight toward the Headhunter. Dangerous task for DeVi coming around that corner. Multiple players watching him, and May will be the one to connect the headshot. So that is the B side cracked open for DFM.
Split in over, but still gonna have to flash their way in, kind of into a corner.
Yeah, not dug out just yet, and has a chance for a knife. It's gonna go begging something for the double, and now we're back into the 2-on-2. Envy punishing for a Akame's missed shots and something with the 3K. The
If he
retake
pulls
from
that
PaperX,
at the moment when
so
they all walk
good.
through the smoke and he's behind 3,
3K from something,
not a chance.
converting the 4-on-5.
Double, triple. We gotta see how that happens again, but I do imagine just slowing things down a bit. PaperX always leaving options in.
PaperX winning pistols, mate.
Trades, the way they
PaperX,
space
dude,
themselves out
London
even.
pistols.
So
Something
although
happened at
initial
London.
contact
Now
doesn't
they're
go
just
exactly
great
the way
at
they would have
pistols.
liked. Just seeing that smoke set up, they were a bit sussy about it. Players pushing in as well. That's enough for something as that Euro with a final player right behind Paul to be able to spot out Kaide mid-knife.
Just looking
Good
over like,
attempts,
wait,
but
what the hell?
surprisingly not enough. Like, that was a pretty damn good pistol from DFM, but even getting Alex to crack into a last.
Especially after that
Double
last
shorty on attack. Wait,
impressive. Everyone gets a nice mental reset
What is
during
this?
the break there.
Wow, a couple of shorties for DFM. Are they looking to explode into a site?
wait, they're actually gonna get double jaws here with the shorty. They might get 2 entries of shorty.
Crossfire towards short, though.
Jing ready for that, but a pretty impressive whiff from him, and DFM
It kind of went.
have waltzed their way in
Honestly,
through tree, waltzed their way in through A main, and they have the side.
not exactly how I thought it was gonna go down, but
They've
similar-ish.
actually managed to pick
outcome.
up all the weapons needed as well. The door's been shut. It's just the sheriffs. This actually might be a 1-1.
I don't think Alex is going to be laughing after this one.
No way. Break
Says
the door.
perfect spot for a paranoia. as well.
What
There's
are
just no
these
way
two
back
meant
in
to
here
do? They
for-
gave
for
them all the
PaperX.
guns.
Absolutely.
There it is. Both Something and Envy connected. And here's some footsteps coming forward here.
Oh my.
DFM will be well aware of where those 2 remaining PaperX players are coming from. So you would think there's just no chance at all of this retake happening.
Oh, they wrecked
DFM
him.
claim
And
themselves
freebie
a
guns.
cheeky
Get the money
round.
good.
And PaperX, yeah, a bit of sweat on their brow after that.
A bit. Maybe a little bit too lax. Seeing the crossfire setup, but not quite expecting. You know, teams don't often go in for
I
the
go around
shorty
the
on their
corner.
second round,
Forsaken goes down.
But this is a great turnaround for DFM.
I like the
Guns
I
picked
like
up
the
and everything. You know
double
what I would like to maybe
the
see,
double
though?
shorty plan on
If
this was kind of
something
cool
just
though.
tosses
Had a
like
chance to get
fake
double
Euro
shorty.
clone, like, you know, he just sends himself in anyway and tries to fake it out. Turns around, gets a couple of headshots.
Similar to what we saw from
Smoke over towards
Yeah,
mid.
it'll
They
work
both
out.
hide in it.
In terms of him getting kills.
But anyway,
Oh
here,
my god, that's a nice shot.
Big swing, big ding from DeVi. 1 for 1 though.
May's always credible as well, but just softening up what they can. DFM have their sights set on towards the A portion of the map.
Yeah, Spike
And a
just
different
hanging out
comp
in
on
mid.
this one.
See
Yeah,
that
they had
probably
their fun with the
rotating back
mix.
off to A.
Not too much in terms of stall or smokes or anything from PaperX either. Just the off angles from Something and Jing.
May still
who
has
are
dash. They
moving
still
into a
have drone.
crossfire position around
Like
the
DFM
cove
is so
now.
fine.
Another smoke ready for Forsaken.
Oh, the leak
They've
out
got the
smoke.
numbers on the
As soon as
right
you see
side
the
of the
leak
map, and
out
they're gonna play
smoke,
inside of
you
this
gotta be
dark cover.
expecting one
For a
and
second
one.
At least. Recon Bolt does connect onto 1. Forsaken's
Yeah, it's a
also
good
been
drone right
spotted
now.
out as well. You might see the cancel here from DFM, but time is starting to become a little bit of a concern for them. 35 seconds. They are going to
Oh,
commit
boys.
to this site, and PaperX
Oh no.
have the pieces where they need
Cancel
them
on
to
30
be. The
seconds.
cancel
I mean,
in
they
the
got
end.
time.
Really?
They're fine.
All right.
After
30
that kill
seconds.
comes through, mid-round's going to start to get a bit messy for DFM.
Something's managed to wrangle a weapon away as well. PRX keeping 3 players close
Something
by
is
just
here
in case there's a
very early, though.
reaggression, but oh god.
Oh, the stairs
Shot
peak,
for
man. It
Akame.
completely wrecked him.
PRX is going to be beaten on the rotate, so retake City for them.
Oh, but does DFM play forward or behind? They choose Boathouse. A little bit concerned about the potential lethality of PRX on their sheriffs.
That goes through. It's not going to spot anybody out. That already in and of itself is going to be some information. And Jin catching Cess. Now is another one on for the 3K for this retake. That could be a real spot of bother for DFM. Has retrieved a rifle as well. And surely there isn't too far for someone else to be. But right exactly where May is hiding. Jing gets the 3K on the retake.
That's
with the
sick.
fake of the pistol drop. And PRX
The pistol
will claim
drop
their
bait
second
sound.
round.
Oh my god!
Send it into smoke,
can't believe
insta crouch, and he shot above
I
him.
mean, I'm sure it wasn't that full fake up. That was a simple.
Dude, you gotta
It's
show,
just a little bit of
May's
noise. It distracts
POV.
you for a second.
But he TP'd away and then got. Okay, it's just trade at
And
the same
we've
time.
got Thrifty for Thrifty. 2-1 now. It's going to be DFM set down for Economy. No, actually, they should be okay. Really thought about it for just a second. Oh my god.
Dude, they're
All
gonna
fun and
double
rosy, but
op out
20 points for me
insta
now.
first buy, first opportunity.
Listen in to see how PRX withstands this.
What the fuck? I smoke your stairs, guys.
They close the market. Can someone break? Jason, can you break?
Yeah.
Lean.
They can be,
my
they can be
bad.
up, boys. They can be. I can't see.
Break.
Oh yeah.
Omen was lane, guys. I
Eh,
got
bro, BJ. Tumo. Oh, last two. Nanti ka go back to you.
you have your ulti, guys. I got it.
I got it, guys. Nice. No more, he's attack bot. Itu there.
Well, so that's tucked in the corner here. Not going to have a great time of it, you'd think. Spotted initially, but not on that jump. PRX pretty aware of, roughly speaking, where he is.
Devi.
See him go hunting into that dark cover.
Devi's walking.
Devi, who has whiffed. Oh my, that was
Oh my god, pick up one of the
scary
ops.
for a second for
Bro,
PRX.
Devi's
There was that
walking
contact
through
piece that
smokes
was
with the op out first
was-
is cracking me
horror
up.
game or something like that, but
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe this was the horror game for Devi instead.
It might have been. Sometimes things like that happen, you know, the agent models and hitboxes and whatnot, but either way though, definitely still finding value in that op. Says has done well to turn around 180. We'll keep an eye on that for the next one. You gotta love that.
Oh,
Clip it.
Dude,
clip it.
Alex is happy today, man.
Yeah,
Devi
very
whiffs
happy, yeah,
4
that's for
bullets
sure.
and he's just smiling.
well, something could be playing with a bit of fire here if he sticks around a little too long. It's an entry attempt into the A site from DFM, and May is doing some
Oi,
pretty
fast shot.
damn good work in that regard at 3K. Seems like DFM have just kind of beaten PRX for pace there. Something still got the dimensional drift, and he's got his shots in as well. A double headshot straight onto Akame and May, and now Invi saves his life for a second. It is now something alone. Port out from Cess, just in time.
Got a Yoru ult though.
Something
Dude, does he have a
crashes to
shorty?
play around. He can fake TP. Seth's is gonna have to be cautious.
Oh, the
Oh,
timing
he doesn't
perfect on the
even need to
peak
use
as
it,
well,
man.
and that is an incredible round from
Dude, he
something.
hit 2
just
banger
pulling-
shots.
I
It's
mean,
like the May and
I
something
hate
show.
I'm gonna say this, but he's pulled something from nothing.
Well done, Jordan.
I hate that I've said that, but there was
Go
nowhere
get
else
the
to go
op.
with that.
No kidding. I mean, it was kind of like a 3v5
Is he gonna get it in
situation.
time?
May just comes in, blitzes through every single player up by short. But
He's
yeah,
waiting for the
although they
TP to
did
get
beat
closer.
PRX to the punch
It's
on the
gonna
side,
be close. I
something
think he
immediately
gets it,
just
right?
ports over, and that's what the Yoru
Where did
can
it go,
do,
down
especially
main?
with the gate crash. And he finds value off of that, gets one refresh as well.
Oh,
Has
dude,
support
what?
from
He
Envy.
got it right.
Did get the up at
As
the
if
end,
they
though, and I
got to
think
the
that's what the
replay
crowd's
before
kind
he
of
got it.
Stunned for, but either way, this is still a rather impressive
What's going on?
clutch.
They wrecked us.
Has the right pop flash.
Oh,
that is
beautiful.
so snappy. And he didn't even, like, I don't know if this is something you can calculate through, you know, the timing of the rotation. You kind of think to
He got it, right?
Oh, that guy in the front. That face palm was
I
so
think he
good.
got
vibes are a
it.
little
With
bit
that
different to
reaction,
the
that's him getting it.
fan meet or the watch party that we saw from
He's
the
got
first
no
games.
money, but he has the op.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, he picked that up.
Says
He got
to the
it.
punch also. My God. And this is kind of like, in a way, the
He just
best-
insta-dropped.
in a way, one of the best possible starts that PRX could have gone off of, which is why DFM needs this timeout. The economy's flowing, they're buying up the ops, Devi has a tour de force, there could be a double op situation here, because Yoru is an op thing as well, and then something's just so good on it. Oh my God, there's just so much. DFM, I can only imagine like the way they break through this is by having initiators or something to force the op players off of their lines and then immediately play contact into it. Yatska on the Neon as well. I mean, you can overwhelm the sniper players.
Yeah, that was nice.
And you should.
Who did he drop on this one? Forsaken.
Well, back to square one for DFM. They're going to have to run it back, see if they can find a way to put some rounds together on this attack. PRX getting away with a little bit.
Double up again.
I mean, they had a mishap of their own, to be fair.
Solo
But
fake.
it's been a little chaotic. It's been a little messy. I think even after all of that, though, to see a
At
4-1
least they did a
scoreline
little
for
bit of
PRX,
A
you're
main.
thinking maybe DFM haven't quite capitalized on
They're
what
gonna
they needed
clear
to.
all of this info as well.
I'm kind of concerned
Don't think
for
the
Summit's
drone saw him
position
on
is
middle,
very
but
far up front. As
smoke
the game
goes
goes
over towards
TP out,
short. They
it
don't
means,
see
but
anyone.
The op in this angle
TP
is
just got out here for
I don't know, man.
something,
I feel
so
like he's just kind of
he's
getting
got
away
another
with so
15
much.
seconds on this.
fair enough.
Drone has spotted him. He's so bold, so confident, and there you go, just decides to back on out. But
Great shot,
he's
man.
So
Oh
sharp.
my.
He's dashing by the
He has
way,
ult if he needs to
plucked
get out of
the air
here.
by something, and that's what I mean. He just seems to be getting away with everything at the moment, and he is unleashed.
Okay.
Oh. That's going to be a big wave, but
Jing,
Kaine
I don't know
still
if you
able
know
to
how the
shoot Jing
harbor
ahead, so
works,
maybe
but
it's all for
that ain't
Nords.
gonna fly,
Positions
mate.
revealed on the behalf of PRX. Forsaken, again, doesn't really care. He's just happy to take this fight to DFM. And still, by the way, something
Great
is
shot.
in on the
One more
side,
before
which
he
is
ults.
obviously of massive concern for
What?
DFM. Another pop flash out there. Dimensional drift now to try and find the information, see if he can deny anything more.
TP back
Just
of
giving
sight.
Akame a little bit of a whisper in his ear as that plan's going down.
Takes the
It's that
TP back of
hurricane
sight.
style.
That's
This time
huge,
it's
man.
Devi.
What a
I mean,
lovely
you've
round
got
though
an
from
op,
something.
You've got two on a force.
Little
from Devi,
questionable
you've
from
got
Jing.
Something standing behind you as you're planting the spike.
The ult is not that strong.
I'm behind you.
It's some kind of horror game for DFM.
The first shot he hit on May was great though.
Oh my God. It's definitely not your typical round of Valorant, that's for sure. But holy cow, I was just about to think, in this retake scenario, this is where the double op kind of bites you in the back. But look
nice,
at that
man.
shot as well. It's a headshot. How? This is insane. Pardon my French. What the fudge was that? This is insane. Gets himself in towards the back of sight, and DFM, for all their efforts worth, they tried so hard to push PRX off by the back of spawn, or up towards stairs, you could call it what we will, but everything just tosses them back in. Jing sends in that reckoning, they get kind of blinded up. Something takes advantage of that situation.
Yeah.
You go again.
And something's over towards A this time around, so he is changing it up, and he's
Like
continuing
the-
to cause
okay.
issues for DFM. This
Whoa.
shot won't connect. Had
Nice.
a good chance
It's
at
good
it.
though. I like the idea from him.
Better of it this
I
time.
think that
A
using the
side
harbor util at the
is
beginning to make sure that they
ripped
don't
open.
spot you get into the angle
And
is cool
cleanly
as well,
done
and then
by
he tried to
DFM
dodge
as
the
well.
recon and just got wrecked.
Avoiding the open
great
line,
shot.
so no spams available this time, but Forsaken still has his flash. Wall off to bait out as much as possible for now.
Yeah, they're kind of all stuck in on the site here, DFM, so there might be a world. These shock darts
Shock
are doing a
dart is
lot
deadly.
of work. Still, they need to be converted upon. TP up in from Forsaken will be unsuccessful, but you're still starting to see a few kills come through for PRX. It's just Kaide. Spike
Oh,
is
HP
somewhat
though.
planted favorably for him. He's going to build a wall of cages, but
Oh,
spotted
mate,
over the top
Devi.
by
Going on
Devi, and
top here.
PRX can do no wrong. DFM
God, how
drop
they,
another.
like
when
cleanly
it
winning
felt
some
like
of
they
these
had
rounds.
everything
Well,
they needed.
cleanish
They got the
considering the
entry, they got the
situation.
side.
Like this should be like a 1v1 or
PRX
something,
was looking a bit
really.
too good on
Worst
Ascent right
case
now.
for
No
DFM.
kidding. This is
Like
I'm
the Survivor
thinking,
2 here is just insane.
flashbacks to what we saw last week with the mixed comp that they had. But this is
That's sharp.
what? The retakes, everything. Everyone is on form.
The
Peak
harbor
form
was
today.
good here, man. I said the
Devi
one's
even
close.
jumps on top of Generator This is, oh my god.
Like, this round for Kaide must have felt so annoying.
Expected.
His Palmer smoked off by the wall,
And this
and then as soon as he kind of gets his jewel, he gets his one. He's in a 1v2.
Now off to a
well, he's pretty much in a 1v3. He gets straight out. Eddie Val, thank you so much for the tier 1 mana. Thank you, appreciate that.
Under a little bit of pressure here, but he's got mates to back him up over on the B side, one of whom is now dead. So Davai's going to have to get it done with that headhunter. He's around the corner as well, just trying to put that pressure back on DFM. In the end, will fall.
It's so good what they're going
too
for.
much at close range.
I can't with what they're going for.
Disadvantageous retake
It's so
required
funny.
for PRX.
The fact that they can
something
do
alive,
stuff
it
like
feels
that
like
and potentially
anything
win the
is
rounds,
possible at this
it's
point.
so fun.
You have that Hunter's Fury now getting invested to try to slow the progression from PRX. You think it might be enough. Time's ticking away pretty nicely here, but again, PRX, they seem to be that kind of team that can just conjure a bit of magic. This time, though, it is anything but. And a second for DFM.
That was fun, man.
Yeah, not too bad.
Something, does he just go for like a judge play here, or do they eco?
Hunter's Fury just to force PRX into disarray off that little 3v4, and everything gets broken apart. The stuns, like this is the
Yeah, they ended up
call,
TPing and
what
both
DFM
going to the
needs,
same
because
spot over
the
towards
off
B. A
player,
little rough.
Davai in this case, gets ultimately pushed off. There's not much that he can do, even connecting onto the spots where he does rendezvous to with the back off site. He thinks it's safe, but it's not. That said, though, I think PRX somewhat happy with that outcome as well. They baited out some strong weapons, some strong ults
It
as
makes
well.
sense. Davai just takes the hit. He's got the 8 bullets
Now
as a
it's gonna be
backup.
May's turn with his own, the Blade Storm.
What's something doing, mate?
Something having a bit of a look in mid.
Spot 3 at mid. It's good.
Envy doing the same outside of A. Info is kind of there for PRX.
Davai, you have the worst gun in the round.
Fallen in with just the headhunter for this round. That's pretty bold, but it's working.
He's got one as well. I can't.
You know, he's kind of just money manning it.
Yeah, I mean you could have said the same from May, but the fact that he got that done, and now something has some position. TP's out to safety. PRX knows exactly where
Davai
DFM
is
are.
insanely loose right now. It's amazing. he has to shoot it just in case with what's going on.
Defense, aren't they? They are really asking a lot of questions of DFM at the moment.
Ah, man. That's got me.
It buys more time and resources away from DFM's eventual hit as well. They do have some to work off of, though. Relay bolt, the swing.
Rumbler with the tier 1. Appreciate
well.
the appreciate the 8 mums.
Oh, Paranoia will connect onto Envy. Yatsuka eventually does spot him out.
Just
and
the
does
thought of something
get that
trying to
relay
fake
bolt
clone with a
across
knife out
in
the middle
time.
there got me
Kaide
too
and
much.
Akame finding the entries onto the B side that are required by DFM. You'd like to think there's not much in this round for PRX. But again, never say never.
Doing careful to try to bait peaks away from DFM, but DFM not giving it.
Do they have to call a
them.
timeout?
So
They're having way too much fun right
eventually
now.
a save. They just didn't really have any other tools for the retake, guns aside. So not too bad. DFM managed to stabilize right now, and they can continue on.
Nick, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 12
really
months.
quick and offensive hits.
Fnatic against
Calling
Liquid later. Who have you
cancels,
got? I think I have Fnatic for that.
when they need to. And then
I don't know.
eventually grouping
Did
back
Liquid
up
win
for the
because
full
Heretics
push.
were
Yatsuka and
bad,
everyone have
or
done pretty well.
because Liquid are good?
The flash from Cess, if Yatsuka hadn't spotted out Envy, that could have been a
That game was like a
round,
weird one.
managing to do so right at the end.
It looked like Heretics was so out of it. That I can't really get a good gauge for
Not too
Liquid.
bad.
They played 2 games. One of them Lohan played,
that
and then the
timeout,
second
or
one
maybe not. They're kind of
Heretics
happy
looked
with
so odd.
everything going so far.
They're coming back. They were indeed. I mean, Davai's just having a great
Did you
time,
have a
isn't
foot
he? Like,
BBL?
he's just died and he's
I
laughing.
picked
I think it's kind of when they play at their best,
BBL in my
right,
pick'ems,
they're actually
but the
happy.
fact that Yeta J came
Seem
into
to be,
chat
taking this too much to heart at
and
the
said, "I
moment.
hope you have a good stream today," makes me think that he's extremely confident.
Why just going off of Headhunter?
Normally when streamers do that, they're like,
See where the AXX though.
they're either going to
Bit of
pop
cash,
off or
you're
they
right
know
about
they've
the
already won.
AXX, though. That dark cover is certainly not going to be stopping them, but Jing with a stinger might well be, as he's still going to be a cause for concern. The wave's coming through now as well, and the spike has been stopped. Jing, a kill with a stinger, then a kill with a classic, and this round is over.
Flawless! Why don't we have
Well.
sponsors for the Flawless title card? Oh my god!
Didn't they
how
got the
has
gun
he
in there
done
in the end
that?
as well?
As soon as DFM tries to slip one right past PRX, Jing does it right back. This is incredible.
Yeah, that timing is actually insane from him.
And this is like not something off of a timeout.
This smoke middle of the site though. The nitro smoke is so legit, man.
Plays like this so many times. He even has a classic kill at the end. Forsaken alone on the site too. Just has the smokes to play around. That this is peak PRX.
I mean, that was DFM's chance back into the half, and now it's kind of gone up in smoke. They do at least have a buy here. PRX up to 7, and that's looking pretty.
Yoru, a Chamber, and an Omen. 3 that can play wine.
DP knows that DFM will be looking to play a little bit more slow and measured. 2 one-ways. Jing has another layer of smoke, so why not? They can continue to toy around. Oh, the Vi got hit by the flash.
It's fine though. Getting a slide out for like what? 1 TP and a one-way.
Something by middle.
I like Forsaken on this one.
It's tempting.
This used to be like the really cool thing about this comp that people got very good at when it was like Yoru meta. Is info. Because obviously, it's a big miss. Obviously, it's like you lack the initiator util, right? It's the solo Sova. But the Omen TPs can be used for info. The
Are you even gonna look?
Yoru TPs.
Oh no, unfortunately not. So it's all down to the AXX once again. Look at the smoke.
Yeah, and they really think it's a B because he jump spotted this earlier.
Drone did spot the player dropping into sight. It's going to be a nice kill to open things up for May, but it's still not going to be the
great shot from Devi. He's definitely going to peek with what's going on.
Gets his head ripped off. The swing back on him
from
something.
Running.
And remember what he was able to do on this site previously. 13 seconds. Spike needs to be retrieved, and May is caught in no man's land. 8 on the board for PRX.
I want to say Devi's running. Sorry, something's running for that shot, but I guess he stops
right here in this series.
You can't. There's no way about this. It's very difficult to stop this kind of momentum when PRX is on this train every single round. And in fact, you can kind of see the pressure building on against DFM. There's a slight disconnect there, and I believe that's why May was just standing still over by Generator. The spike was down. He was calling it for Cess, but
nice.
It took a little bit of time, and it just leaves angles exposed for PRX to find more kills. And now we might have a very viable 9-3. DFM looking to do what they can in a split push, but look at PRX's position.
Big send it through B, and at the same time they got a double stack over towards A. It's one hell of a bait.
Too much if DFM take their time about getting into A.
Divine needs to swing at one point and then obviously take the TP.
Exactly what is happening.
And they don't think he's in the corner.
This is a bait and switch because they won't know Forsaken's still in the corner, and now it's his turn to strike. Connection not there.
Lucky.
He'll be punished as he tries to TP back away. DFM
that headshot pause is annoying when they go there.
Retake now is required for PRX.
Someone gets a kill, he gets his ult. Envy gets a kill, he gets his ult. Someone's about to get a kill, he gets his ult. Oh, nice shots, bro. Well, the ult is going to get you nothing here.
Has that dash in the position, ready to go.
Mate,
and
this is a lovely round.
Needed someone to step up. May does just that.
The protagonist.
Hit some banger shots on Heaven here.
And he just puts the
even PRX are pinging it on the map.
Well. Doesn't matter, shrugs off the weight immediately. Knows his opponent's last position as well, knows exactly where they're going to be.
Unless he was talking about the bait.
Perhaps because the door wasn't like fully broken or there wasn't that much pressure just yet. He just manages to find every single bit, and you can witness that mechanical prowess that he brings to the equation.
Halftime.
It's got to be feeling good going into the second half, regardless of what the scoreline is. You are maybe a little bit concerned, but
0 rounds, yeah.
Still a possible
they needed
comeback.
This.
I will put
May just
some faith and belief at the DFM. Certainly that is one of those things that can stop PRX in their tracks.
Yeah, but 8-4 is a pretty tough score to come back from. May's going to need a few more rounds like that one, and probably a little bit more help from the rest of the team.
Really takes a certain kind of player to be able to make these plays. But my goodness. I mean, you called it the bait and switch, right? And like everyone else just porting over too, but
when I go 4 in the skirmish, yeah.
Like smokes and flashes, it only was
apparently had no audio as well. Not that it matters too much in the skirmish, but sometimes people are wandering around, just walking out here.
Off top like that. DFM, more often than not, playing a little bit more stock standard, would have been on site.
Chat, is anyone's Twitch just absolutely wrecked? I can't do anything.
Half, and now
My
see
chat's
what
like
this
barely
can get
working.
done
It kind
on
of
the
just goes in
attacking
and out.
side, but DFM should have their own plays as well. Okay, 3 players all the way back. Defender spawn, just looking to pivot off of moment's notice, and that's going to be a site.
Refresh it. I tried.
DFM pretty active over on that A side of the map right now through tree, having a bit of a look towards middle.
This struggles, man.
Not really spotting a
Dead.
whole lot though, so I think the game's gonna have to be up in a second. PRX, what? A bit telegraphed over towards B here, but DFM still not on the rotate. They are backing Kaide to hold that site solo, which I
The
can't
solo
imagine
holds.
is
Gotta
gonna
get
be
one.
a particularly comfortable position for him to be in. Smoke's coming through.
3-2-1 swing.
Yeah, they're already kind of out past it. The trip dealt with. Now Paranoia's gone through. It is all on Kaide here. He needs multiple, and he can only get one. He has been kind of left high and dry. Can't expect any more from him, given those circumstances.
It's a very early push from me here. Like something's watching, but how ready are we for this? Oh, he holds?
Too big of an issue
I
for
like he had
PRX.
good timing in.
Down
I think
early.
you should just carry on
Time
going.
ticking
I get the
away for
numbers.
DFM.
The numbers of the
Dart
3
through,
you're
doesn't
meant to
spot
wait
too
is the
much.
1. But I think his timing is so good here.
Now that push starting to come on in. Something will be the focus of attention.
honestly,
He
they
doesn't
did it
end up
perfect.
buying a whole lot of time. Now it's time, though, to get past the remaining 3 players on this B site. All sat at the back of site. Jing and Envy connecting. And Davai to finish it
Mate,
off. It's a bit too easy for PRX.
The whole
They just
Sheriff
stand
double body
and
shot and
deliver.
pistol is
9
just...
to 4. PRX will take the pistol in the second half and look to close this series out.
Yeah, that's both pistols
Feels
on
too
this
strong.
map as well.
Double pistol,
My
yeah.
goodness. Sheriff's really packing a punch. Although the idea, like, again, you can't blame DFM for what they were trying to do. Initial contact, waiting for the right timing to swing off together, trying to allow for man. It actually does take something down, but onto the individual site, and Envy still on for at least one, if not for Davai. Next round up, PRX. And this is pretty insane too, by the way. Like, aggressive trademark set down. It's the chamber trap, and he actually gets info off of it as to where
It's good
Kaide's
info here.
positioned.
4-person stack.
Not a very common
That's not
thing.
bad at all.
Most
Envy has a
players set it
drone,
up towards the
but
back
it's
to watch the flank,
PRX.
which is what
Not saying they're
Davai's
not
done
going to
now.
drone, I'm just saying they might
Also
not
a
cancel when they
four-stack
see
pistol
numbers
onto
here.
B.
The crossfire, mate, giving away the position though with the shot onto the clone, and something Davai finding their entries pretty nicely. This is shaping up pretty comfortably
It's
for
good from
PRX.
Davai. Watch spawn the whole
Swarming their
time.
way
Got the
into
guy running
site.
through.
Another flawless, as we've seen. 3,000 kills for something, like I said, he came in.
At least DFM
today.
have ideas on their ecos, though.
2,963. So he's done a pretty good job. That'd be what, 37 kills for the day?
That's close to a 40 bomb already.
That's a pretty good shout.
Oh my gosh.
It's a pretty illustrious club there as well. Includes Meteor, Buzz, Texture, and Forsaken. So the 5th entry to the 3,000 kills club for VCT Pacific.
Considering he only joined like mid-season in the first year of Pacific for PRX as well, this is
that's true.
impressive stuff. But still, DFM gonna have a crack. They have a full buy in this round. Yatska into wine, but
Deeper
doesn't reveal
smoke.
his location.
Cove, you can always
PRX
pick
just
it up
working
the
around
orb.
map a bit.
Could cross over towards the other side, so you don't need to
DFM
waste
does
the
have to
Omen
play a bit
TP.
patient, wait out the gate, possible gate crash, but it's not quite there this time around. Bit of contact, but it's more damage to DFM actually. PRX thinking to group back up. They know
All the
that it's
2-0s at the
probably
moment.
just a
Yeah,
side
today and yesterday, all the 2-0s. Got harbor wall over towards A, but they get in front of it. They get the info, so they get the rotate on.
On their way
They might get
over.
3 on the right side here.
Got a defensive smoke there as
Do
well.
a
bit of preparation
leak
to
out
allow some
smoke
extra
so he
players
can go
into
over
the
towards
B side.
stairs. It's decent from
PRX gonna have to
DFM.
fight for their positioning, but they've also got a player trying to cut the rotates off. That's
Like,
Jing that
surely
has
this is
fallen
around.
to May.
The cancel's perfect, but
Plan has now
you would
changed for
imagine it's done.
PRX. They've called the cancel on B.
Ooh, something though. Immediately decapitated.
This was a great round from
This
DFM, by the
rotation
way.
is very clear for DFM.
I will say they're doing a very good job at, like, wherever there's a fake bit of pressure, they're insta-clearing it. They're straight away just getting in front of it, getting info. They're just fighting it as well, so it's like confidence.
Spike planted.
Again, it comes
Something
down to
Yoro
some
is
fancy
farming
shooting
more
here from
orbs
PRX.
than
They
the
just need
Gen Pin
individuals to top
Phoenix.
off. There's
Yeah.
a 2 for 1 so far. It's a start.
Mate, anything could be farming more orbs than the Gemkin Phoenix. I'm not sure he got an orb.
Inside of that smoke and challenge him for now. There's another angle. This Bulldog starting to get put to work. Smoke will fade though, and it's not favorable.
It's a great round from them. It's lovely to watch.
DFM at least stave off that bonus.
I might have to watch the demo and see if he got an orb.
But still,
I can't
Bulldog,
remember him picking up an orb.
Just a little bite. Ultimately, the 3v2.
Who did I flame? It was like, was it like Gentlemates or something when they got 2 orbs or 1 orb in a game?
A little bit more, but this is otherwise incredible.
Could actually be 0 orbs.
To be cognizant of that possible position.
Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much for the gift, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Fluid or how flexible DFM need to be if they are to match PRX at their pace. It's going to be tricky though, because broken ankles, sometimes you rotate a little bit too much or too fast.
This goes here.
It's always going to be tricky. PRX, what's their game plan going to be? Slowing things down a little bit this time around. They have their own weapons. Let's have a listen in to DFM. See what they can find.
Something on a big lurk, doesn't quite manage to get the timing right. Akame turns around just in time. PRX, they're still going to commit to the bit. This B site is where they want to go. They are walking into a pretty serious crossfire here. The jump
out.
Just throwing off Cess's aim, and Envy out of nowhere. The double entry.
Jumped corners and he's got the entry. He's jumping for his teammate, but he gets the kill. And then he jumps again, and he gets the kill.
as well could use it.
The movement was sick, though.
Just as an early precaution.
I've got no idea he actually gets the kill.
At the same time, Divide.
Jinx in the pause that pretty much always gets you one. Wait. You saw him. Honestly, that's on me.
That's going to be the end
Is he not close enough?
Envy on 30 HP here, probably not game to pull the Hunter's Fury. Davai has a whiff, and it's on to Envy to get the ace, the dart through. Kaide not spotted, but Envy gets his own ace. That is
and it's actually a sick ace here. Watch this replay. I got no idea he kills both of these.
But he's just so good at these moves. Way back then, when he was on Team Secret, even doing similar things. So the whole approach from PRX in this round, you watch the Cove and how they work around it, setting it up as a slight progression
and then another
because
jump.
It's a shield as well. They kind of dip in and out of it, and just that little stutter step. He's so good onto it.
It's a really nice round.
Works off at the 3K, has
it's
information off
really
his
good one.
Timeout.
He just saves it out as well.
Oh, disaster. Despair on the faces of DFM now. They know their game is pretty much gone at this point, but might as well try and timeout. 11-5. I don't think you're coming back from that. The problem for DFM here has been there's just been way too many.
You watch the Pacific content after this game ends? Nah, I'm gonna take a break for sure.
Really
I'll get some food.
Every single
it's like a relatively long day today. It's not anything crazy, but it's still a long day.
They were pretty close on to it.
Got EMEA and
as well, but
Americas to come as well.
Different ideas.
The vibe is having so much fun.
Very fundamentally strong.
Dude, is this fly still here, mate?
Clicking and flowing every single round.
Gotta get
DFM
this guy out of here today.
It's kind of feels like a likely map and series point for PRX after this one, but we'll see what they can do. Always going to want to believe we do have a lot of Japanese fans in the audience as well.
Another pet? Don't, my girlfriend loves insects as well.
So far, onto A site, crossfires and everything.
Every insect is like, should we keep this? It's like, mate, please.
It's just a tentative.
We have so many pets.
PRX, though. I mean, they have seen a lone Cypher on B so
insects like
times.
spiders and stuff, man.
Here.
As long as they do their due diligence. But Recon's already been spent.
Get a stick bug. That conversation's happened.
Gonna see if they can apply a bit of pressure to B site initially, perhaps.
A few pings happening over on B again for
They're trying to sell a fake.
Every single time they try and sell a fake, I'm telling you, DFM are getting info in front of it so they can keep their stack. They're doing they're doing good stuff.
It would seem. It's a lot of
They're just getting
DFM
right.
players set up there. That drone spotting out May at least. Maybe one or two more.
You have spiders in Iceland? Yeah, but they're relatively small, man.
As well, and trying to combine with the Hunter's Fury, it's not really been successful in the end. Something though gets the gun out and he gets himself.
Nah, it's just like this stuff keeps happening.
He should not
They just have like a stack. It's looking so good, and then one person just kills 3 of them.
PRX, oh my god, poster child. He just doesn't commit any mistake. Even when it looks like he's doing something wrong.
Very, very nice.
Sits
fair
down,
play,
crouches
man.
through,
Something's the
sprays
beast.
down.
What can
Jing
you
gets
do?
the last one.
Match point.
This is insane.
It was looking like a poor round for PRX. You know, they throw in that dimensional drift. They try to combine it with the Hunter's Fury. Hunter's Fury doesn't really get anything done.
What does that kill?
And then out of nowhere, something just gets away with it. 19 HP. You needed one more bullet here. The trade is
Dude,
not
the crowd,
clean
mate,
enough
his
from Yatsuka.
movement there to dodge
And
some
at
of
that
them.
point, I mean, even if he does get the trade, it's
Movement's
probably
so
too
good
far
there. The
gone by
crouch
then
dodge
anyway,
is the
so
fast, and then the sidestep
DFM.
once the readjustment comes in
Shot
means
up
the
nuts. But
means
here we
Yatsuka
go.
misses again.
Blade Storm Judge. Oh my god.
7.
Oh, up close and personal, Yatsuka could make amends for that last round. It's a big setup over towards B this time around. Paranoia as well should be a good one, but Decoy going forward. Davai is the one that in the end gets baited by Yatsuka, who held his trigger finger nicely.
Shock darts could break trips though.
Wall's gone up over on A as well. Drone out. Meanwhile, you do have something that's kind of lurking around in middle. Kaide falling
Ow.
on the side.
Just how.
Trades are in from Akame, but he's also down. Realistically,
Could get the spike, could all
Forsaken's
over
got a bit
towards
of room
B.
to
The
get a
rotate
plant
goes
here,
in.
and a lot of this,
TP.
God, they've owned them.
yeah, that's true.
They've absolutely owned them.
A lot of this
How,
comes down to,
man.
I think, what
Poor
something can do
DFM.
to try to cut this rotate
DFM
off.
deserve more than 5 rounds.
DFM aren't sure if this is a
Not
fake
too many
TP.
more,
Waiting for the plant.
but they deserve more.
It's still like, it would be a 3v1 against something. There's no way he gets away with it.
Like an 8.
No way.
At least an 8.
May, Sess, Yatsuka, they all have a full kit.
They might not all get to the site. Something hears them, and he is surely on for at least
Yes,
a couple
they're making so
here.
much sound,
The trigger
mate.
finger is itchy, but he does
I
manage to
need
get
you
that
to keep
kill
your gun
onto
out.
Zess, up and over the top. The kill doesn't come through, barely even any damage at all onto something. This round is starting to fall apart. Something picking the pace up. Now it's Forsaken in the 1v1 against the overdriving Yatsuka. He knows exactly where he is,
Oi,
and the
good
swing
slide at the
is
back here.
enough this time for DFM.
See it?
Forsaken is screaming
Just
into
see
his
his
mind.
reaction. He's just
It
shouting.
could have been done there, but DFM survive.
By golly, do they. Anticipated it as well. Just kind of miscalculated the velocity at which this slide goes through. Gotta love it though. I mean, their opponents are playing well. They themselves are playing well. PRX. Again, Forsaken. And who on earth makes a TP like that, by the way? Drops down off of Generator, gets the drop against Kaide, who is just kind of getting bullied on this map. As good of a job as he does. He's back on the B site now.
Well, PRX going to try again. See if they can finish this game off.
I'm out of
This
here.
time, something on a bit of an
Did
expedition
he one shot against full
towards three with
shields?
the
You
help
talk about the Divide kill?
of,
Yeah,
play
yeah.
of his
But he's
own.
standing
Invi
still.
drop
The judge is
in
still
middle.
the judge is still really strong. It's
His
just a
angel
little
starting to
techie.
go
He
the
just
way
gonna
of
stand still.
DFM now. One pulled back by Forsaken and Jing. Scary.
You just gotta have a
prospect.
like close range. Like imagine you're taking a long range duel, but you're close range. I don't know if that makes
I don't
sense.
even know, but oh, he gets nothing
Like, just
done,
make
and
sure
that was
you're
a
not moving.
double-fisted table slam. I can tell you that for free.
Off to B main.
Wait, that's cool from Forsaken.
Round's still open here for PRX, although Forsaken having dropped will make matters a little bit worse.
Got the sound key
Age
off of
keeping
it.
Kaide safe for the moment. PRX hoping for a mistake, and they get it.
What?
Oh dear. May and Kaide both falling. That should not be so
Okay, he's got a harbor ult. His last one was
PRX
questionable.
down now. Jing has the
They could
ulti
turtle back
available.
a sight.
You're kidding. Sess,
Sure.
he's gonna be marked. PRX are fully aware of where their opponents are coming from, and this... Okay.
Fast lane. Bit of tags in here from Davai. He's going to have to port back into Boathouse. It is now a double stack from PRX in that position. DFM looking to clear it out, but you know how sharp these PRX players can be. Davai for one.
Guys.
Oh,
and
my
not
God. Quite the second.
Two
DFM
two
survive
1v1s.
again at the hands of Yasuka this time. They will not go down without a fight.
Well, they managed to get the 8 rounds.
Away, though. 5 more for an overtime. PRX are just making
What's your top 4 in Pacific?
Work for their money. Oh, he knows he almost had it.
It wasn't
Your
quite
top 4 in Pacific? I don't know, man.
But he wanted it.
Where do you put Varel at the moment? Like, I got no idea what to do with
Step
Varel.
far up front, and that could have been a different story.
Like, I've accepted Foxy
DFM,
9 as a top 10 player. Like, I've accepted that. But in terms of, like, where Varel is, I don't really know.
You just can't help but cheer for both sides. Fire with fire, and DFM are still able to match PRX at their pace. The slight adjustments around. I honestly kind of liked what Kaede was trying to do around that progression cove that Jing loves to set up on this BXX. He stands out towards the far back of it, has a cage, so he would hear if someone steps in, and that could then be the trigger for him to, well, pull his own trigger. But instantly, as
Are you
soon
willing
as the
to do my
drop,
build
like,
diff tomorrow? You roll with
clearly
anyone you pick?
Human benchmark test.
What are the
They
games
have
tomorrow?
the quicker reaction speed and instantly take down those 2 players down to the 2v2. Yasuka still saves out the round, but
We got
right,
E1
still several
Secret,
rounds more to go.
Nongshim Global,
Going on to some shotguns, DFM.
E1 Secret,
Maybe the sheriffs.
Nongshim Global. Dude, I'm down.
But to try and slow things down for now.
E1.
These are the kinds of rounds where PRX sometimes
Do
do
we
their best
back
work.
Zeus?
You're not wrong.
I think the stocks are so
Duo
down on
towards A and
T1 that I
towards
think
B.
you have to get a bit of T1.
So even if it's not going to happen in this round, PRX
What's the rules of
thinking
Meteor
about the
though?
long game.
Like what
Some
role
people
is Meteor for you guys?
have the dimensional drift next round.
Duelist, Flex,
Okay.
Senti?
Surprising that you would get the Hunter's Fury invested in this round, given that PRX are on an eco. I suppose again, DFM, they can't really afford to be holding anything back at this point. They just need every single round, and this one looks to be well within hand. Jing finished
very
off
nice.
at the end there. So
I gotta
12-8.
I gotta
DFM now with their
respect
3rd round
the
in a
amount
row,
of
but they
judge
still need
usage
another
that is
4
coming
in
out
a
in this
row.
game.
That's right.
It's been
The question
solid.
is, during those 4 rounds, will we get a timeout from PRX? It feels like Alex might have pushed the button. Because what we're seeing right now, it's DFM making incredibly lovely adjustments to PRX's executes. They know exactly where that gate crash is going to land. They know exactly where those coves, progression coves, are going to be. They heard that
Does
all were
Nongshim
being
beat
picked
GE
up, and that's
tomorrow?
why Akame decided to go fishing with the Hunter Sphere, and he has managed to catch on towards Envy. It's enough of information for the rest of the team to get themselves set up on the A side. Yatsuka just has really come into his own in these last few rounds. Can that keep up, though? And does PRX decide to swap up their execute?
Yeah, I think they probably will here. Alex and Wendler, they'll be looking at things from the coaching booth and saying, okay, you guys are having a bit too much fun. Enough's enough. You know, you've pretty much won this series. Let's just get it over the line here. Let's lock it in. Make sure this is a 13-8. So bring out something a little bit more than just these miscellaneous sort of pick-based, push-based kind of rounds where they're trying to maybe get away with a little bit too much against DFM. So I would be expecting that we do see PRX kind of lock in on this round. Try something a little bit more standard.
Time to put the boys on their leashes. To vie with the op, and you can kind of tell this is where the game's probably going to slow down a little bit if DFM starts to
I said
get
they
a
deserve
little
8 rounds. They got
loose
8
as well.
rounds,
They
so
themselves are going to get caught out. We're red-handed.
PRX can end this one if they want to.
2-1-2 set up for DFM.
This is a respectable scoreline.
PRX already have the ultimates too.
You're right about this slowing down. Look at how reserved PRX are from the outset here. Passive in every part of the map. This is by every meaning of the word a default setup.
DFM themselves as well, but May, hearing the drone, starting to get into position.
Nothing to come from
The
that
Nongshim
position,
should
to
be a
sure.
banger.
The real
Yeah.
hits on towards A.
Yeah, I
There's a
agree
bit
with
of
that.
space being taken over by B. I'm not sure at this point whether or not we will see a commitment from PRX on either side of the map. It looks like they're just happy to take some space. So they've got A main, they've got B main. That's going to give them now some options. Perhaps they Still look to explore middle a
The
little
build
bit here
diff
with
team.
5 seconds left on the clock.
You would
That
do
gatecrash going
Meteor,
forward. Not
fake
going to be taken by something.
X-Ross.
That's gonna keep.
I've only got 2, that's it.
Oh, me.
You do have the 3 players over towards B.
You do Pac-Man, now he look good.
A bad setup for DFM, but something is going to be having a little bit of a look-see to figure out what that setup does look like. He doesn't come out of that ulti. The better for it. 2 for 1 on the entry is not quite good enough here for PRX. They need another one, and that Cloudburst is going to slow them down, which they can't really afford with only 20 seconds left on the clock. Cess came across as well. The siren well reinforced, but Akami goes down as the garage door falls as well. 13 seconds here. PRX with their backs against the wall. Can they find a way to find
Spike
that
down
recipe
as well.
to success? It would
Very,
seem no is
nice.
the answer. As Cess
Gotta save the gun. I'm
gets the
looking at
2 important
PRX's
kills,
money. It's
and
in the
again,
bin.
DFM
Jing's gonna get his harbor
PRX
ult.
off.
Jing needs
This
Jing
time
needs
at
some
the hands of
redemption
Cess.
from these
He
harbor
cooks up
ults.
his own storm
Like, I'm
too.
not saying next round, but
3 more
round
rounds now.
after.
Are we starting to believe
That's a big harbor ult for him.
the op and everything, but it doesn't really find any targets. And for everything that DFM does, they do well with the composition that they employ, actually. Getting information off that one updraft, everyone gets set up as well and into different positions. Ultimately, PRX cannot break it past into the actual points of B. But what is this now? Aggressive.
This is a little bit of something from DFM. They want to take the fight to PRX.
Both stuck in the corner.
Though.
Nah,
that could be a
man.
mistake from Yatsuka. He had no
They
backup.
can't get away with
And he
this.
swung into 2. Luckily for DFM, May gets one on the other side of the map, maintains the 4-on-4.
It is a weapon, I believe, handed over onto PRX now. Looking to group their forces on towards this A hit. Something kind of maybe to lurk around, get a drop in on timing, perhaps. Oh, that's the reckoning.
Once again, DFM have got the numbers where they
Isolated
need
the one
them
over
to
towards
be.
site. Does
Question is whether
anyone
they can
run
have
through
any
this?
impact on this round
Got
at all.
harbor
It's
ult
just
on this round. Dude, he
waves
TP'd
everywhere.
the harbor
PRX
ult.
trying to work their way in. Cess can't get more than just
That
the
was
one.
sick,
but
though.
Dalai and Jing are so low on HP. All it's going to take is a little tickle to get the better of them, and something's now down. Davai as well. Just Jing left alive. DFM are coming
I mean, it's a
alive on the
lovely
defense.
round. Should Jing be
This was
using his
supposed to be
harbor
an
into
easy
a
finish for
low
PRX, and
buy?
now it is
For
anything
sure
but.
not. Is that a great TP over it to get them full info as well? Of course it was.
It makes you wonder if we're going to
Mate,
have
I hope they give you the
timeout.
whole replay of him TPing like
Alex does not
over the ult.
approve.
Nah, dude,
Neither
stop
does
using the
Wendler.
little.
Wild TP out into the open. Slight trade.
I have beef with
The
the
execute definitely not
the
quite
replay
clean
guy in
enough.
Pacific, man.
All
He's
the
so
damage
lazy.
ticked over.
He uses the
Players down
5
below HP.
where
That
every
was a big
kill
concern, but
he gets like a little heads
DFM
up and it
are up
auto
to
clips it for him. Sometimes I just need him
May
to
with
do
his
that
own
extra
operator
2
as
second
well
build
is
up
starting to become
to
a
like
bit of an obstacle
properly
for PRX
catch
as
the
well.
clip.
So could also be
He's using.
linchpin for PRX to work
It's
around.
lazy work,
They have
man.
a set plan for
It could be so
All
much
they need is
better.
that one good,
It's like
solid
what, 1 in
round
every
after
10,
all,
maybe even 1 in every 20 kills.
but you're never
He just like
quite
auto
sure.
clips it for him and he just needs to roll it back ever so slightly.
Both sides definitely fighting for everything though, but a little bit more so for DFM, who need
Like he's good, he crams a
championship
lot
points,
into the
who need
replays.
wins just to get
But that mate, that's
themselves
such a
through,
good play.
maybe into playoffs, if not to have a bit more confidence inside of play-ins.
No bully, I just want a better product,
Back
man.
to it.
I
Now,
worked
push really
in
comes to shove
production
for
for too
PRX.
many
It was
years,
all
man. I
fun and
apologize.
games for a little while. Now, though, this is starting to get serious. Could DFM really make this happen? Could they push us through to a 3rd on split today?
I think it's possible. Ooh,
Watching here.
back to middle.
Drone sponsor player in mid.
Take flight.
Kame will send his own drone out just to re-clear middle.
Oh my gosh. All of this is just like resource management, or baiting out the drone and everything. May starting to sweat a little.
There.
And without other info gathering tools, you're just not sure where PRX is probably going to end up, which is why Kaide uses his own body to check in towards B main.
Koi, not enough this time. For
Every time I
something,
see
and
this
if that's all
fake
you're
clone,
gonna
it's
do is
cracking me up.
PRX,
I mean,
I
the
don't think it's
clone.
gonna be enough to
I kind of
fool
expect
DFM.
him to run out with it as well.
I've seen that
They're
trick
actually,
before
like,
a number of times
they're actually
on this
doing
map
this, by the
even.
way.
Oh, yes. Guys, guys, seen him.
Kame smoked off for the moment. Does allow a bit more room for Forsaken. There's, again, another variation on the wall towards B. PRX going to try their hand at it. They're just walking through the smokes, though, and that is just not going to work out. Forsaken this time taken down.
30 seconds left.
It's a 3v5. PRX are just not having any success with this contact style. Yatsuka could peek on the timing, or he could just wait for the push to come through. It's a real mess on both sides. Jin gets the better of it somehow. They still have to get into the site, though, with 15 seconds left on the clock. I mean, I don't know how you possibly could hope that this will work out. Kaide
Very, very
and
nice.
Akame
Dude, they got no money,
take it to 11,
PRX.
and
Everyone
there is
sits
now
around
one
3,000.
round in it.
I think PRX are going to be
Get some
forever
Guardians,
the
get
next
some
round,
Bulldogs.
so not the fullest of buys. So for both timeouts, unfortunately, PRX cannot quite get it over the finishing line. Every hit.
Why is no one shooting the clone? Mate, the clone's running out with a knife out. Doesn't look realistic.
That hold by short does quite a bit. Just feeling all the support from the fans within the audience as well.
Gotta go.
6 in a row here.
Ooh, okay. Forced off the line initially. May still setting himself up too. Not playing around middle this time. I'll say that. Going back towards a short.
They got no ults really to help them. Envy's one away from his ult if he gets a kill.
But with more support this time.
Heavy up short.
Yatsuka out in no man's land. To take the percentage play, that is to back up in towards the site. Doesn't close the door.
Keep an eye on the luck over towards middle.
Just drops the fast lane to try and slow PRX down. There's the first couple. PRX. Surely this is not happening, but such isn't the case as we get to overtime. DFM
It was 7,
wins
right?
7 in a row.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
All for overtime. And
7 in a row.
Bet this team
And
is
you gotta look at some of the
alive.
rounds that
Made
PRX won
such
before this as well. And
recognition
there's a lot of
despite
hero
getting
plays.
blinded. He tanks the flash. Still has the perfect crosshair placement for the shot, and his team all around it. Instantly recognizing that's just going to be a one-dimensional hit coming out from PRX. It's set play for set play. Cess immediately goes into set-up mode. Tosses out the flash in case there's a push out from main. Sets up more smokes
did the hard
so that the
part,
team has
getting in
space to
here.
work around on the site. Fantastic, but you go back
And they
over
picked
to
the right
PRX
site.
on defense. They have
Very weak
struggled
right
for
now.
numerous rounds now, but we'll see if they can
Divide
bring themselves
get
back
here?
from the brink. Davai onto this glass cannon.
Vi
Op.
got up.
PRX maybe a bit more comfortable over on the defense, though. We'll see how that ends up panning on out. Davai spotted May on the way into B. So info will be there for Envy that the cross has come through. PRX lose
Big
one.
kill from Divai though. This duel
Envy
feels like
is
everything.
the key here. Cannot afford to be dropping on that site. Does a good job of
It's
dealing
so
with May.
nice from
PRX,
Envy to fake that he's
again,
running out there and just do the
so
one
much
shot as
cleaner
well.
on that
It's a
defense.
great lockdown from
So
him.
they
The
give
little
themselves
bait
another
distraction
series point.
there is everything.
Switching sides.
Which puts them, oh my god, once again at the cusp. Series point.
What is that one?
But
Off the
it's
radar.
kind of like the eventuation of the meta itself as well. You're going set hit for set hit, and that's what DFM just did as an attempt into the B site. Who's going to be the one calling this
Who's
timeout?
even is this? PRX.
It's PRX.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's probably PRX because they are moving on to the side where they've had the problems, right? You know, they have tried everything really on this attack. They've tried
They
the
get
set
a
hits,
lot
they've tried
of
those
deep
executes.
mid for
They've
free.
tried like the weird goofy rounds where
Get a
something's
lot
just gonna
of
kinda
deep
walk his
mid
way
for
in
free. If they
middle
wanted to
or
go for a
gate
B
crash somewhere
split,
different.
could maybe
It
make
seems like
sense.
nothing's really
At the same time, every
working.
time
DFM
they
have
go
a
over
really
towards
great
B,
read
they
on
give
what
them so
PRX
much
is bringing
space
on
so
the
they could
attack
try
here.
and
Importantly, again,
do the
for
weird thing where you
PRX,
go over towards B and then you
they've got
kind
to
of just
find a way
wait
to
for a
get these
mistake.
opening picks. If they're going to hit these sites, they need those openers, and that has not really been happening for them. So
And you just
another
hold
conversation
like
to be
near
had here
switch.
probably about how do we possibly actually get in, get an entry, get an advantageous post plan? Because at that point you can back yourself
Talboss,
to win
thank
it.
you so much for the Prime.
Getting there
Appreciate
has
the
been
4
the
months.
trouble
Thank
for
you, thank you.
PRX.
The set hits are just not quite working out, and for everything that you can try and do with the Yoru clones.
Got Jing and
It's
Forsaken.
always constantly getting quickly broken and answered by with DFM.
Yeah, they need some
in
more.
Their current positions. I feel like they kind of need to slow things down a bit. Look for picks. It's not.
Oh, I like this from
really
DFM. They haven't really been fighting mid that heavy.
Esque of them, but
wait, they're not gonna take this
slowing
TP.
things down a touch for now. Back to Yoru defaults.
Recon goes
Might
up. They
force
take
DFM
the
to slow things
TPs in
down
the
as
best
well.
pose
This is the
for
first time we're
this.
seeing an actual TP.
Oh,
Very,
again,
very
this is what I'm
nice.
talking
Dude,
about.
I don't
These
even think this is
rounds,
bad from
you know, it's
PRX.
kinda
I would have done the same
okay,
thing.
something,
So
just try to make something
I-
happen.
I can't be mad.
Ironic
It's
phrasing.
just good from DFM. They actually change
and
it
then
up.
nothing happens. You know, he's as an individual being asked to just
I for sure would have
conjure
lost this round.
anything, and he's unable to do it. And then PRX is like, well, I guess what should we do now? What's plan B? They've run out of ideas.
There's no one really working around him either, and May's just so wise to it. But
That's
it
good
does
space.
give them, a bit of space.
I mean, that is doable,
split
though.
again.
How much
I need to hit
space?
this shot, and he can't. That is such a clean swing from May. Looks like we might be going to OT2 unless there's a PRX miracle in here somewhere. Again, all that util getting dumped in onto the A site. Envy has got himself the opener. And Cess making a lot of noise on the site, but still getting the better of Forsaken. There's 2 players here to defend, and 2 players will be enough, it would seem. Jing alone, 30 seconds to his name.
Very, very
Kaine
nice.
with a headshot waiting for
That was
him.
good, though. They did what
13-13.
they
It's
weren't
overtime
really doing
number
too
2.
much in that half as well.
Switching sides.
We go again.
Overtime.
The pathing is
Hey, they're
just
not
so,
going down easy.
in a sense, obvious by now for DFM. You know someone's going to be swinging out the left side of the smoke. Someone's going to be pushing out or jumping around generator. And Cess is just like so ready. He's like one of those baseball catchers with the giant mitts waiting for it. Wendler's just immediately in cooking mode, trying to do whatever he can if DFM does call a timeout, but that kind of hinges on
Blaming me for
PRX
this one?
getting a good solid defense.
Nah.
Davai seen with that aggressive move, doesn't want to swing too far. Tree control was lost. Something down now as well. This could be
I mean,
the
dude,
opening
Forsaken
that
has to go
DFM
crazy
needs.
here.
They need to find themselves and attacking around. Forsaken and Davai desperate to try to hold on. Akame and May doing the work that
Dude,
needs to
that
be
shock
done.
dart,
and
where the hell is
Envy
that even
can't
from?
Stabilize it
Big
this time.
1v2, cuts off the rotate, and he can just
So
send it over
Jing,
towards A. They don't, they know
with
where he
no
goes.
idea where these
He
2
won't.
remaining attackers are coming from. Has to try to put this
They
round
can work
together.
it out.
Kaide. This is more than slipping the net. Jing gives them the space they're looking for. Plays it safe. Considers the B side even, but
Yeah, I can't believe they came back from
ultimately,
this.
depending on where their spike gets planted, it's the Hunter's Fury that you kind of need to watch out for. Sets up a flank. Does he go A main or short? It's short.
It's a long flank to make. Doors shut though, so it's going to give away his position. Breaks the glass as well, just to put that element of doubt in the mind of DFM as to where exactly he's going to come from. But this crossfire should be impossible to break. Where's he going?
Where's he going?
DFM have map
Where's he going?
points.
Switching
Thought to
sides.
use the Cove as a fake. Put himself back up
Damn,
onto
and
where
they've
it's
been
heavy for a
struggling to get
separate
the attack
angle, but
rounds as well. This was the one they're looking for.
well peaked DFM. And this time their attack actually works out. They managed to overwhelm the site. Nothing too much then from PRX. The rotation's a little bit slower this time around too. And DFM just managed
Anonymous
flood
Gifter, thank you so
everything.
much.
the gates.
Dude, how are you finding all
It's
these
a little
names?
bit more alive in the DFM
Anon, I
viewing
appreciate
party
you. Thank you
now.
for that.
They were not quite so lively in that first map, certainly not in that first half either. May gives the game away. There's
A
an off
again.
over towards A, but again, if PRX go here, there's 3 players already set
Oh my
up,
God.
and yet
Dude, look
Suga
at
has
that damage.
opened the account. This could be
Surely.
map 3. May with another one. And PRX, they have some salvaging to do. Davai and Forsaken
No,
will
and
be
they
the
know
ones
he's
that
back
leading
aside.
that charge. An elusive attacking round being put together from the depths of nowhere. The door's going down. The fight is in.
mate, they
Envy
had it.
survives. And so
had
too,
it.
you would think, will PRX. This could be a triple OT. Kaide looking to be the hero for DFM, but how do you break this high-low? It is impossible, and a third OT will be required.
Oh my goodness.
That's the round they won.
There's just so much going
That's
on.
the
Gotta
round
break
they
that
won.
down again.
3-person hold, they get the
Initial
first pick.
contact made. Yatska flash with a paranoia swing. Oh.
3v2.
It's
a
so
good trade.
good initially, but as soon as PRX quickly gets switched onto it as well, they just double down, take down May off his
3v5
off
even, I
his
guess.
open line. He knows that he's near the finish, so he starts to go a little bit too aggressive. And then you've got the shock darts and everything to finish off as well. Back to the defense.
Oh, Forsaken's playing
Boy,
a
he ended
dangerous
up
game.
doing
That
insane
paranoia
damage to
can't
him
come through
close.
quick enough. He gets
Good
the
shock.
better of Yatsuka in the end.
Look at
Every
that.
kill
Look at
feels
that
like
chip
it's on its
damage.
hooks right now. Both teams holding on by their fingernails.
Over rotate comes in as well.
Oh no! With a duel that goes wrong. Could this be the straw that breaks the camel's back for DFM? They are capitulating in this attacking round.
Very, very
and
nice.
And that is PRX with yet another chance at closing this series out.
Like you said, even the slightest of slip-ups, and it starts to feel like that could be it. May's aim, the slight stutter steps. And things are definitely, as they do in overtime, start to come loose.
Yeah, it becomes less about the strategies and the setups and the ideas and the this and the that. It's about who can shoot who better. I think Davai's losing his mind. I'm losing my mind. Everyone is at this point.
Still, though, a chance for DFM to keep things going. PRX already making all their ways down middle.
Oh, Kame, that drone actually hasn't
see
seen the
him?
two close players.
Nah, but they know they can be either
Yatska
side.
immediately porting over to get
Fine.
himself onto that fountain top.
Not like it's the
No.
timing.
Okay, crash back out here for something who wants to take this duel with the assistance of the drone a little
Okay,
bit
now this
in tandem
this has
together
a lot
this
of
time for
potential.
PRX. Something has a very advanced position as a result.
It's a big duel on short coming up. It's good off angle.
No, they're
He
gonna
played there
test
early though.
themselves by trying an entry in towards A. It will be the tree position that is under pressure again. Envy through that smoke and can't capitalize.
Nice second
Yatsuka
kill on
for the double.
Yeah, Devi was late
Well,
on this.
by the way, the other two
That's
are trying to
kinda
work
get
their
the
way out onto
Seraph
the A
out and
side. That
send it.
has just not worked. Something unable to activate in mid either. We are surely going again. Forsaken, though, has other ideas. A 1v5 is required. Has the spike, has some time to work with. Door
He gets a kill, he gets his
all
own.
shut, so he's going to go having a bit of a look here to see if he can find May, and he might just run into a couple.
Oh.
Forsaken pulls the smoke at the wrong time.
Imagine.
We go
Imagine
again.
he tucked around the corner and got his ult out here.
Had no
Would've been
other
insane.
choice. He was thinking
nice
about
try
the
on that.
best possible scenario. Smoke things off, immediately go for a plant just to extend the timer. But oh boy, what a play, Yatsuka.
I think DFM really know what something is up to at the moment. They have been so aware of his shenanigans.
Every single attack round that PRX is on. I mean, they themselves ran the Yoru too. Every team was at some point.
Timeout.
But
DFM timeout.
What do you even say at this point as a coach? Like, I really have to question whether or not there's anything to say beyond, okay, let's just have a little break here.
beyond some strats,
Yeah, you can
definitely
come up
say
with some
if we
random
had-
stuff.
If you had any strats, surely they've been used by now.
a lot of it, but you still see different building blocks and things that you can work off of. You know, Defi is always on an op somewhere. Maybe you want to slow things down. That has been kind of the theme for both sides in a lot of these attacking rounds. The set hits aren't quite the be all and end all.
You can do
of these
variations,
rounds
yeah.
anymore.
Dude, when we used to get into these situations where
same
you're like
time, though,
when you're like quad overtime,
The
because
trick
we would
plays
have
for
mad
something
pistols, it would always be
is
like,
not
remember that
always gonna
pistol we
be
did? Then
workable.
just do that with guns, man.
He's trying to go off of something more, default-ish, give himself escape
You just
routes
gotta
with
try
big
something
crash instead
different.
of
Normally
cutting
when it's like
space
you're
and pushing
struggling on
in.
attack and you can't get any rounds,
But
you
in
gotta
this, and then in that previous instance,
Try
lurk
something
play
completely
definitely not
different.
the key, although it does buy at least one player away from anchoring the site. After this, then it's just how do you work against this anchor potential that Devi constantly brings in. So immediate pressure down middle.
Yeah, fast play from DFM coming here. PRX going to be tested over towards B. They have numbers there and a smoke now as well, just to cover off one side.
Four here.
He's tagged up pretty substantially, but all he has to do is click once to have an impact
Great
on this
shot.
round, and that is exactly what's required. One from him, one from Envy, and once again, PRX.
Divide managed to
charging
swing.
them
Oh my
towards
god.
a
That
series
was the
point.
third
Dubai
shot's
on
nuts.
20
I'm
HP
still
as
surprised they managed to
three.
swing out wide and
Says
kill the
will
guy
surely
that
not
was
get anything done here. It will be
farthest.
finished off again. PRX
And tucked
have
back in.
another chance.
Did you see that?
Yeah, the device shot was
Our
lovely.
observer didn't catch it because he didn't think Divine would have gotten in for more peaks, but he does.
Do you know why
First
Boaster's
shot,
girlfriend
sure.
is not casting
Second
anymore?
one, the
Mate,
third.
go ask her. I don't
Even
know.
gets one as a slight wallbang against Cess.
Why calling her
Extra
Boaster's
pressure,
girlfriend?
which
It's call her
unfortunately
Yinsu.
forces Cess to make a move around.
Just makes it look so easy, doesn't he, Davai? Barely flinching.
Let's go, boys. Nice. I'm genius or what?
Couple of fist bumps. Will it be
Off for
this
op?
time?
Okay. May versus
He was
Divine.
talking about crashes.
That's what this comes down to. You can't peek into this.
You certainly can. I don't know if it would be advised, and that's exactly what's going to occur. May opening the account. Now Davai back on the line,
Oh,
but
it's
May doesn't
awesome.
care. Something this time, having
Uh-oh.
success in mid.
Uh-oh.
That's what we've been waiting for all along.
Little
But it comes at the cost of
Kami's
two
gotta win
players
this duel.
towards B main. PRX, is this enough? The swing is in.
Be
It's a
good.
double
He got his
swing.
one.
Envy for the
Oh
trade.
my
He's
God, he's
under
gone
pressure
for it.
from Yatsuka. There's another
Big
trade
1v1. He has
and
his ult.
something in the 1v1.
Oh no.
Counter the plan, has the dimensional drift if he needs it to maybe get out of jail free, spot some info.
Cess in a 1v1 clutch? I don't know. I don't know if DFM has it.
Hands will be shaking now. Cess has so much to try and clear out. He has no info on the side at all. And something so calm in these kinds of clutches has been the big player in this game for PRX. He's got 8 bullets to do it with. Cess creeping his way forward, has to make a bit of noise, tosses that paranoia through. This might be it. Finally, it's done.
Damn, I feel a bit bad for
gets to
DFM.
17, and it was
They
a damn
fought till the end.
hard-fought victory. But they get the 2-0 today over
Fought till
DFM.
the end.
And as you called it as well,
The close one.
just down to something right at the very end. Just when he was needed the whole time in overtime, or